work in my city. It wasn't always pretty. Sometimes things got sticky. I'm a man on a mission, and the clock's still ticking. I gotta go get it. I gotta go get it. Gotta go get it. Gotta go get it. I gotta go get it. I'm a man on a mission. I gotta go get it. The money in the way that I can. Bitch, I'm the man with the plan. Hate to blow me like a fan. Too much to count. All I do is get banned. I've been the goat on the slide of the lambs. It mounts a bit, but you know who I am. I'm heavyweight. I ain't talking about grams. Driving the GNC trunk off a lamb. If you get stuck in the jam, try like a ram, knocking the door down. Ain't no slowing me down now. Yeah, to stick with the program. Most of you rappers are actors and all out of practice, trying to act like a savage, but you're really average and you're really pathetic. Your pockets are feeling neglected. Coming in, bitch, you know I'm respected. You can't move the way that I'm stepping. My pockets are swelling, trying to make my own blessing. My hustle game aggressive. They say it's impressive the way I'm progressing. The flow of the money refreshing. With that, and I'm making it. I gotta go make it and take it. I'm kinda impatient. Focus so much on my patient. I'm counting the cash, cutting the snakes in the grass, moving so fast. Feeling the stash out, here working my ass off, smoking the gas, making me talk. Stacking the cash, can't get enough. Moving the gas, getting it off. Whole nother level, I've been a boss. You wish you were feeling the way that I'm feeling. Yeah, I'm working my way to a million. I did it, they hate that I'm winning. I just started, it's just the beginning. And for beginners, I'm sorry I'm sinning. I'm sipping bottles, the room started spinning.
I want to give a special thanks to our sponsors over at Lagodi, Nation Elevation 2.0, Chop It Up with Pops, Brink TV, Worldwide Radio, and giving out free game. We appreciate y'all. And thank you to everybody that's watching the show, supporting. Keep doing what you're doing. Like, subscribe, follow, hit them comments up. You know how we do it. And as always, y'all, welcome to the Rap Offs League live news where we talk about everything, and I mean everything, the Rap Offs. And this is episode 14, and we got a freaking amazing show I've been waiting on this one. I ain't gonna lie. But I can't go any further without bringing up my co host. As always, my guy on Mondays, all the way from Oregon, my guy, Sympho. Y'all make some noise for Sympho. Sympho, what's going on, bro?
Shit, fucking gas prices and excitement for the Rap Off League, man. I'm here to help. I'm here to fucking help y'all talk about it a little bit today.
Yeah, man, we got an awesome episode in store for everybody tonight, man. We got number 3 on the power rankings list right now. Mowzer gonna be joining us here in about 15 minutes, and then later on in the show, man, I've been excited for this one. Let me tell you, we got an ROL team owner, but not only that, he is the guy. When I say the guy, I mean the guy in Memphis and all the surrounding areas that's doing more work than any Sympho. Tell me you've heard of Brink TV before.
Man, he's the reason I'm on the. He's the reason if I got any radio play. I mean, fucking shout out Brink. He not to self promote myself in any way, shape, or form, but it's kind of hard to talk about Brink without talking about what he's done for the underground scene in Memphis, man. I mean, Brink is like he's going to put his name in the history book as one of the local legends, and maybe even beyond that. You know, that really that's up to him because that man has boundless potential. And every time I've had a conversation with him, he's a very intelligent dude. He's very well spoken, very well thought out with everything he says, and he's my sleeper to at least make the finals as one of the coaches.
Oh, are you dropping that right now? So you're saying that right now, even with nobody picked on the team, draft ain't happened, combine ain't happened. Whoever's on Brink's team is going to the championship at the end of the
I'm
season.
a I'm gonna say it like this respectfully. He has a very unique advantage of being a radio DJ, and you know when you're playing music, multi-genre music, same thing goes with AJ Johnson, and everybody in this has something that they have that nobody else has. Brink and AJ specifically, they have the fact that they're radio DJs. They have a good ear, and you don't just be a radio DJ by playing bullshit on the radio every day, man. Like you have to know what sounds good, you have to know what people like, and Yeah, I mean Brink at the very least, I feel like he makes the final four, but I mean I wouldn't be surprised he makes the finals. He very well may win the whole thing, but that depends on who gets drafted.
Damn. And that okay, okay. So what you're saying is going to be me and Brink in the champ. Well, me and Brink are in the same division, so we'll have to see each other in the division championship. So it can only be one of us going to the championship. So Brink, we'll talk about that later though. But before we go any further, as we do every show, we're gonna bring up the team owners and we're gonna give them their praise as we always do. And shout out to all the team owners and all the teams, team colors, team schemes, whatever you want to call it. We're doing something special, but at this time, I'm gonna give you the floor, Sympho, and let you talk about these teams for a second.
All right. Well, as aforementioned, Mr. Brink Young is running the Brink City Bombers, and like I said, keep an eye on them. I don't like nobody's been drafted yet, but I just call it a gut feeling. It could be the truth. It could be gas. Who knows? But that being said, we also got Tom Ski Mask with the Orange Mound Hog Killers, the Memphis legend himself, Tom Ski Mask. And speaking of Memphis legends, we have two back to back with the Southside Ghetto Stars ran by the Mr. Get a Room, Mr. Nasty Nardo, and also Big Curse with the South Memphis Riders. And, both have done so much for the Memphis underground that, like, I mean, we could make a whole episode on that alone, but just to keep this short and sweet, right after that, we have the husband wife pairing and rivals this go around with the Bluff City Goats with yours truly, Cody CraZee, and the lovely Lauren Badass with the Noff Noff Hustlers. And directly after that, we got the 901 Lyrical Assassins with the other radio DJ. And not to say that she's the other radio DJ, but there's two, and I can't say also the best radio DJ in this. 901 Lyrical Assassins with AJ Johnson at Worldwide Radio. And also, we got the Raleigh Bay Trappers by the last but not least, Mr. Z Dog.
Z
Mr.
the OG. Yes, and out of all them schemes, you always say that you like the hustlers colors and stuff, right? You don't like the
I like
black and
the
gold.
I like all the colors. I don't think there's a bad color scheme in here.
Nah, man, all them logos are gonna look dope. Wait till you see the artist wearing the fucking team logos with the uniforms. You know how, you know what I'm saying. It's gonna
Oh
be
yeah.
awesome, man. It's gonna feel like I said, for the past couple of weeks, it's like hip hop in a sports category now with how the team thing is and how you're gonna build a fan base that's just no matter who's on your team, that they're that team's fan. You know what I'm saying? So just like
Oh yeah.
how we represent like NFL and NBA teams, same thing with this. And yeah. And I don't know if I've told you, but the schedule has updated, Sympho, and I don't know how well people at home can see this. I do have a big screen in front of me, so I can read it a little bit better. But this is the schedule. It's from February 8th all the way until the championship is in what's that, June 28th.
June 28th.
Yeah, it's a bi-weekly schedule, but there is a rush week in there and a mid-season break in there. Rush week means from week 5 to week 6. Instead of it being bi-weekly that week, it will be Saturday, and then the following Saturday will be week 6, and then after that, we'll have 2 weekends off instead of just the one weekend off bi-weekly, and we're calling it the mid-season break. You come back though for week 7 and week 8, and then after that it's postseason time, and let's see who's gonna get them championship rings and that championship trophy.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So, Sympho, we had a pretty crazy episode yesterday. We revealed, the power rankings list, which we'll bring that up here in a little bit, and talk about that with Mowzer and Brink once they join the show and stuff like that. But how do you feel about the power rankings list and everything that Trippy was saying on yesterday's episode about the focus guy should be higher on the list? Ox Logan saying that we're sleeping on him and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not sleeping on Ox. I know how good Ox is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
But what is your take on the power rankings list right now?
I think looking at the power rankings list right now, it reminds me that something we have been talking about this whole time. If you are in a high spot, feel good about that. If you are in a low spot, either strive to improve or also realize, and this is not a slight toward anybody on the list or like making the list, but they don't mean anything. Just like Tom was saying the other day, Tom Brady got drafted 199th out of 200 overall. Like it truly does not matter where you are on the list because pick 40 could be the MVP of this whole thing. So just go out there and do your best. Like I'm just gonna football dad it real quick. I'm gonna lean in real close and look at you in the eyeball. Do your best. Just believe in yourself, and that's all you got to do. Just bring whatever you feel like you have to the table. But going on the power rankings list specifically, I will say this about Ox Logan. Lagodi Palooza 1. I opened up night 2. And I remember Ox Logan coming up to me directly after that and saying, "Man, I got to follow that." And I was like, "Well, it was just my first show. It wasn't anything impressive. I was on stage looking like I was giving a TED talk. Like I was walking back and forth, just doing this with my hand. I didn't know what to fucking do." Immediately goes out there and just kills it. Like, just makes me feel like I should never get back on stage again. So, as far as like performance wise, I mean, Ox Logan is pretty low. But focused, he's a monster. He's kind of the total package when it comes to everything. And you got a lot of those kinds of people on here, man. Um, I still feel like, Mr. Klixa is a little bit low in my personal opinion, but I mean that's because like this dude's outperforming a lot of your favorites on one leg. On one leg. So I mean, this dude will sit down and preach to you. And time will tell as the weeks go on and as we get closer to the draft, which I believe is what, January 25th.
Yeah. It's January 25th is the draft, and January 4th is the combine. I can go ahead and pull that up for y'all. Give me just a second. I'll pull that up for y'all. But yeah, it's right around the corner. And if I was an artist, I would definitely want to go to this, man. The combine is very important. It's your last chance to get your draft stock up. So these team owners,
Absolutely.
and we're gonna have a media day during the day where you're gonna go up to a podium, people are gonna ask you questions and stuff like that. So we're trying to make it fun, we're trying to make it competitive, trying to make it feel like you're really in the league because this is the league. This is the
Think of it as
RapOffs
a job
league.
interview.
Exactly, and then like we was just saying about the draft. The draft is at the Hip Hop Lounge in Memphis on January 25th, and it's from 4 p.m. to whenever the last pick is picked. There's 5 rounds. Only 40 artists get drafted. Anybody that signs up and you don't get drafted, you know what that means. You go to the free agency and you get a chance to get put on a team as an alternate. It might not mean you perform, but you can still get the ring, and you never know. You can work your way up to that main roster if you prove you're worthy of it. But yeah, it's all around the corner, Sympho. It's all around the corner. And speaking right around the corner, in about 60 seconds, we're going to take a commercial break. And when we come back from that commercial break, we'll be having the number 3 on the Power Rankings list artist, Mowzer, CPM's own Mowzer, my brother, Mowzer. It's Mowzer, bitch, by the way. He'll be joining the show. And then later on, we're going to be having the man, the GOAT himself, ROL team owner of the Brink City Bombers, Brink Young, will be joining us, y'all. And it's going to be a freaking fire episode. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned, keep watching, and we'll see y'all in 3. See ya!
Look at J-Bo, the camera motherfucking god.
Golden Child TAP Black Hustle Entertainment Group, you already know how I'm coming. I'm going dumb, niggas been slow. Somebody call Winslow. The diamond on my wrist like a ski slope. Took her up with the streets, we low. They requested me, yeah, cause I'm dope. And I caught him slipping like soap. Tied his ass in a knot like a rope. Then I took all this shit cause I'm poor. I made him shake a leg like a flow. I serve and I trade in the summertime. In the winter, I usually glow. Nigga sick as a soup in a bowl. I'm cruising control, electrical. I left them like who in control? I'm making plays like the Super Bowl. These hoes keep me late like a centerfold. And my bitch real bad like a 10-year-old. Fuck it. I'm just two beans in a bucket. I'm getting green like a forest preserve. My pockets on Teddy Ruxpin. Stay kicking shit when I bust in. They calling me David Ruffin, McLovin. I'm an oven mitt because I spit hotter than ovens. My name start with a B cause I'm buzzing. And now everybody my cousin. Stop that. I'm canceling shit by the dozen. They hate cause I don't love them. It's nothing. Catch them down bad on the back street where they real bad and they pack heat. They go to town running shit like track meets. Leave a nigga on ice like pack meat. Nigga sweet like a doggy treat. When it got his ass blew off his feet. Delete. I'm in this bitch with elites. I'm in this bitch with them Haitians. Get you cut like a standing ovation. I'm talking annihilation. This ain't no loving, no basketball. I ain't talking annihilation. I'm talking about dunking these basketball. Nigga fall when you violate them. Niggas tough till you come and take them. What's up? You know, you can't put love over loyalty when there's no royalties. The true color of your brother will turn into others. That love will get you smothered, beloved. Put an extra latch on that back door. Keep it sold. What the fuck I need a patch for? The streets need to take a diet on that slash shit. You need to go and take a Pepto-Bismol and get that snake out your gut. Niggas be too busy competing with their own team versus having a solid foundation and helping each other achieve their dreams. Jealousy, envy, animosity. It's all a curse that's been passed down from generation. Generational curses. Stop doing them and do you. Break the chains. God body, hard body. We here. This my year. This my year. This my. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Want to give a special thanks to our sponsors over at Lagodi, Nation of Elevation 2.0, Chop It Up with Pops, Brink TV, Worldwide Radio, and giving out free game. We appreciate y'all, and we appreciate everybody that's watching, supporting, liking, sharing, comment, doing your thing. We appreciate it. Keep doing that. Welcome back, everybody, to the Rap Offs League live news where we talk about everything. And yes, I mean everything Rap Offs. And I'm going to bring back in our co host, as always, on Mondays, my guy, ROL Media Insider and organ rapper, Sympho. What's up, Sympho? Good show so far, bro. I appreciate you.
Oh yeah, and it's about to get better because we're about to get somebody on here that I think has been long overdue coming on, man.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And we ain't going to
Two
let him.
people at that,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, yeah. I'm about to say we got two awesome special guests tonight, but let's go ahead and bring the first one on, y'all. This is ROL artist, CPM artist, number 3 on the power rankings, Mr. Slide in your DM, my guy, my brother, Mowzer. What's up, Mowzer?
Yeah, welcome to the show.
What's good? What's good? How y'all doing?
Oh yeah, brother.
Fantastic.
We just kicking it, above the grass, as the old people say.
Hell
But
yeah,
hey,
hell
Mauser, before we go any further, bro, go ahead, let the world know because I already know they know who you are, but let them know who you are again. Go ahead and plug yourself in real quick.
It's Miles, a bitch. You already know all platforms. Go ahead, check me out. I feel like I'm on the power ranking right where I should be. I'm accepting all challenges. Come holla at your boy. I'm ready. Any team that gets me is blessed. So let's get it.
Hell yeah. I already knew my guy was coming in here hungry. I already know. Mauser is the one. Sinfo, you agree?
Oh yeah, dude. I feel like anybody getting Mauser, they get first off, you get the talent, you get the swag, you get the like I've been seeing the live performances of you, man. You are definitely in a league of your own when it comes to that. So any team owners watching this shit and the team owner we about to have come on
appreciate it,
here.
appreciate it.
Oh yeah, no problem at all. Yeah, dude. Like you've got a sound. I don't want to compare it to anybody, but if I had to, please don't take this the wrong way. It's meant as a compliment. You do remind me a lot, like vocally, of Kevin Gates, but it's like unique, very, very unique in that own right. And
Yeah,
yeah, you're gonna go a damn long way with this. So keep doing what you do.
Hell yeah.
yeah,
That is
appreciate it, appreciate it.
That's big facts. That's big
I just
facts.
want to shout out Tom Ski real quick because he's pointing me down the right path. I'm gonna just keep at it and keep doing me.
Absolutely. Shout out Tom
Hell
Ski, man.
yeah. Shout out to Tom Ski
Got a new
Max.
album coming up real soon. John's Fire. I'm gonna let y'all hear some of it when we get in this rap off league.
Fuck
Oh
yeah.
shit. And
Yeah,
I heard you saying at the beginning, Mauser, when you came on, you said you're right where you're supposed to be on the power rankings list. We're gonna bring the power rankings list up real quick. And y'all, Mauser is right where he's supposed to be at the top of the list. But let's see how these team owners are thinking. Do you believe that you'll be the third overall pick? Do you think there's a chance you'll be 1 and 2? Or where do you see yourself going, Mauser?
honestly, like I said, probably right where I'm at, number 3. I'm gonna call that. I ain't gonna get too cocky now, but I know what I'm capable of. So I ain't gonna degrade myself either. So because there's a lot of great artists on this list, it's gonna be fun. I really just want to go against everybody,
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah, yeah. I see where you're coming.
for the entertainment, for the fun, for the experience. For the I feel like it's gonna make me better as an artist. All of us better as an artist, and it'll
Iron
probably bring
sharpens
Memphis
iron, man.
artists a whole lot closer. And maybe we can do some great networking and make something really great out of this. Like I'm pushing. I'm coming cocky, but I'm doing it to push everybody to do their best. So, I want everybody to come in cocky, We ready. It's
Hell
a
yeah,
team
that
thing. So, everybody gotta work as a team. As long as you take good criticism and listen to your coach, shoot, I think whatever team I'm on, we can win.
hell from the way Sympho's talking, it's gonna be Brink's team in the final. So I guess if you don't go third, you'll definitely go when Brink's up. Let's bring that up real quick while we talking about it. Let's look at this draft board. So if you're third, you're going that.
Let's
If
see.
this was the case, you'd be on the 901 Lyrical Assassins. So
AJ.
yeah, that's AJ Johnson, and that's a
Yeah,
huge
that's my birthday
possibility.
twin.
So it
My
maybe is
birthday
meant to
twin.
be. Maybe it's meant to be. But I know
Yeah.
Brink's sitting right there at the 5 spot. I know he's got his eyes on you. I know a lot of people on here. I definitely do. I won't let you get to the second round. So just know that that's a for sure stop right there in the first round for
Yeah.
sure. But yeah, bro. I think it's interesting everything that's going on with the power rankings. A lot of artists say that it's real competitive and it keeps things interesting. Some artists say that it don't bother them at all. It's just one of them things. The team owner is going to do what they do regardless, which is totally true. But
Yeah, you right.
how do you feel about it though? Like what is your
What, the
feeling on the
power
power
ranking?
rankings? Yeah.
Well, honestly, I don't feel like they mean nothing. I don't think because I'm number 3, I'm just number 3. You know what I mean? But I feel like whoever is doing the list is hopefully doing their research and listening to the artist and giving their honest opinion.
Yep. Yep.
So
Yeah.
but that's how I take it. I don't feel like it means whoever's in 40th is the 40th best artist or nothing like that. That ain't the case,
Nah. Nah.
especially for the new drafts that are just entered. They're just, everybody's just seeing them on here. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
just the
Everybody.
start of things. So,
Everybody that's popping up on the list, like this new, they're like, well, I should instantly be at 10. And I'm like, man, just be grateful you went up 10 because this list is freaking powerful. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so much talent. I'll
oh,
bring it
yeah,
back up.
man.
I'll
A lot
bring
of
it back
great
up one
artists.
more
A
time.
lot of my
Oh yeah.
homies on here, too. It's
Oh
all going to
yeah.
be fun.
Bring it back up one more time. Is there any artist on here, Mauser, that you feel like deserves to be higher on this power rankings list though? Here, I can make it bigger if I need to. Hang on 1 second. I got you.
No, you good.
All right, there you go.
Honestly, yeah, I feel like a lot of artists should be higher than they are, but we all can't be number 1. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So That's the only thing. Like, there's so many. It's so stacked. Like, I wouldn't even know who to put where. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, to most of these people I've seen perform, or I know what they're working with. So I'm ready for it. I'm excited. I'm excited to see who's on my team.
Yeah, yeah, that's the fun part is seeing who you're gonna be rocking the whole season with, man. I think that's gonna be the most interesting part is all the networking that's gonna be going on. I think that's the most important part for sure. Is the
And
networking. It's taking
it's
away
gonna
the
be
beef and making it competitive again.
yeah, be a lot of growth.
Right. I totally agree. Hey, Sympho, we got you on the show on Mondays as always, man. You got any questions for Mowzer when we got him on here?
Yeah, I got two, and I'll keep them short and sweet for you, bud.
All right, what's up?
So, yes, sir. Number one, anybody on the list that you have not worked with directly that you would like to make a song with, just hypothetically.
Um, Let me see the list again.
All
Nah,
Can
right.
you
all
do
good.
that?
Yeah, I can bring that up. That's fine. Here you go.
Yeah, there's a couple of them, but I already got plans to work with a couple of them, like AJ and Trippy and Clicksta. Me and Richie, of course.
Oh yeah,
Me and Kenny got a new joint about to come out. Let's
hell yeah.
see. If I had to pick one, I'd probably say Yayo Santana, just because I like his style. Like, I rock with him. He
Yeah,
bumping.
hell
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I feel like he's definitely should be up the list. So
Yeah, and Yayo's got a sound. If y'all got on a song together, it would definitely complement each other's sounds. That has potential to be a fucking banger right
all
there. Question number two, and I've kind of asked everybody some form of this, but I'm just going to flat out ask you.
right.
What just even bigger than the ROL? What drives its Mowzer like musically? Like
What
at the
drives
end
the
of the
smiles
day.
and music? Really is passion. Like, I don't get me wrong. I'd love to get rich, get famous, all that. I'm trying for all that, but if I don't reach that, then I'm satisfied with it because I enjoy what I do, and I love to do it. I love to get on stage. Like, that's why I think that's why I perform so well because I just enjoy that shit. This is a passion to me. Was a passion before I ever thought about money or fame or any of that. I
Hell
started
yeah.
out freestyling. I've been freestyling. Cody's really the one that made me get in the studio. So, if it wasn't for him, probably wouldn't be no Mowzer. So shout out to
Always.
Cody for that.
It's always love. You already know you my brother from another mother. You already know what's up. And
Yeah.
and over the years, it's been a lot of growth from me and him and everybody that we've been associated with around us. It's been a lot of growth. We've seen a lot of people come, we've seen a lot of people go, but me and Mowzer, you still see us as you do right now. On your TV screens or your phones, wherever you're watching, we still riding with each other. So if that don't go to show you some loyalty right there, then that's straight up I've been riding with this man since he started, and he's been with me since I've really took it serious. I mean, I've rapped for a couple years before I met him, but I didn't take it as serious until I got around him, if that makes any sense. But yeah, he's definitely a force to be fucking reckoned with. And this, I'm telling y'all, if y'all team owners let my guy Mowzer go to the eighth pick in the first round, you ain't gonna see him in the second round. It's over with. I think me and Trippy discussed that last night on the show. So yeah, Mowzer, don't worry about it, bro. You're a first rounder. Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
You already know. And in about 3 more minutes, we're going to take a commercial break. And when we come back from that commercial break, Mowzer will still be kicking it with us until the end of the show. But we'll be bringing on ROL team owner of the Brink City Bombers, Brink TV's own Brink Young. And we're going to spice up the episode just a little bit more for y'all. Appreciate everybody watching. We're going to bring up some comments, though, while we got a little time to kill before the commercial break comes up. We just want to shout out everybody that does watch, comment, share, and all that good stuff. If you comment, we will post it. Let's see what we got. We're going to post. All right, here we go. First is first. I'm low
It's
on the list, but
BKB.
BKB, I'm low on the list, but I'm gonna bring my blood, sweat, and tears in this shit. That's what we like to hear, man. Who we got next? We got That's Kenny. It'll be fun competitive. Hey, I like that word, man. I like that word.
Everything that man says is a bar. I don't know what to tell you. Oh,
Here's
my
here's
cat's
one.
fucking
Here's
around.
one. Here we go. What we got?
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Brian.
Mowzer is my guy. Let's see another one. Who else we got? It's Mowzer, bitch. You already know.
Yeah,
Uh,
bitch.
here we go. Here's you one from Miss AJ herself.
Yeah, birthday twin.
Yes. And
Shout
then
out AJ.
he's backstage, but he's always watching. Just like Santa Claus, Brink says, I appreciate that Sympho on the love at the beginning for sure.
You
And
better
we'll be
watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. You ain't gonna get played on the radio tonight. If you talking shit to fucking Brink. So yeah, shout out Brink. Thank you, man.
Hell yeah. And like we said, we're going to be bringing Brink on the show in about 2 minutes. It's going to go to a commercial break. And after that commercial break, we will be bringing Brink TV, Mr. Brink TV, my bad. Brink Young himself will be joining the pod, whatever you want to. This is our ESPN. We call it Rolling. This is the Rap Offs League live news where we talk about everything. And I mean everything. I got to say it like that because that's just how it goes because we mean everything the Rap Offs. We got Mowzer on the show, and of course on Mondays we got Sympho on the show. It's been a crazy show so far. We're looking forward to having Brink on here in just a minute. I'm trying to kill time before this commercial hits, but when we come back, y'all, we will be having Brink TV and not Brink TV. We'll be having Brink Young from Brink TV. Man, he's
We're bringing the
everywhere
whole
though.
radio station on,
We're bringing
Cody.
the
It's
whole
too late.
radio station. Oh man, damn,
No,
that'd
it's
be
too
sick
late,
Bring
Cody.
though.
You said
everything.
That would
it.
be sick though. That definitely would be sick.
Da 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 da.
Da-da-da,
Fucking.
yeah, all that, all that. But yeah, he'll be on in about 2 minutes, and we'll see y'all in 2 minutes. By the way, and we'll be back. Peace.
What is that? A Nikon?
Damn, Steph, for real? I've been trying to get it since a kid and now I'm ballin' Billy. I remember days I've been to school and I'm not even matching ever since a youngin' dreamin' chasing 5 different houses. I be fresh to death, I had to hide my diamonds in my cash. Do it daily, doing this for real, I can't even imagine. I've been on my egg, I'm cracking up, how to get to the hatch. Addicted to this music in my blood, this ain't regular habit. Cannot show no love once they get ready, they gon' get to stabbing. I hear reaching hands, I'm qualified, nigga, why is you acting? Diamond in the rough, I'm #1 penny up on the magic. Why the fuck I need a bank? I put my racks up in the magic. Quarterback sneaking with the blunt, I'm never finna pass. Fast when I'm sober, when I'm high, I be slow as my last major on the road, but I never attended the class. Did this on my own, I got the print, better get to the map. Reaching for the meals I wanted, now I'ma get to the stack. Remember I was broke without a job, I got straight to the trap. And never losing hope, I'm chasing drink cause I know it's a track. I gotta be the goat, I put it on how I step in the They gon' hate on you for sure, I'm trusting God cause I know he the realest. I was young in Minnesota, it was cold how I grew up there. Put the paint up in my music, in the booth, call it musical. I was always being told if it ain't with you, I really ain't living. Looking for my passion, never knew I would end up this gifted. I've been trying to get it since a kid and now I'm ballin' Billy. I remember days I've been to school and I'm not even matching ever since a youngin' dreamin' chasing 5 different houses. I be fresh to death, I had to hide my diamonds in my cash. Do it daily, doing this for real, I can't even imagine. I've been on my egg, I'm cracking up, how to get to the hatch. Addicted to this music in my blood, this ain't regular habit. Cannot show no love once they get ready, they gon' get stabbing.
Thanks to our sponsors, Lagodi, Nation of Elevation 2.0, Chop It Up with Pops, Brink TV, Worldwide Radio, and giving out free game. We are back. And with us being back, it is time for Steam for the Ring, featuring yours truly, Trevor Bailey, Sympho, whatever you want to call me. Let's get to it. This segment is pretty much just me giving what advice, very ill-fated advice, because like I want y'all to take me seriously, but you don't have to. It's just general advice of what I think would be good for the coaches and artists alike. So bear with me. I think number one thing, this advice block is just mainly going to be about like team building. This like it's not going to be like the Boy Scouts. We ain't going to be sitting here like holding hands and making fucking like popsicle stick houses and shit like that. But what we are going to do, I think something that could help everybody build a little bit of chemistry and sharpen yourselves, because as I've said before, iron sharpens iron. So to get better, you have to have people around you that also want to get better and then challenge each other. So I think this may sound corny to some people. Get into a cipher. Like go to the team owner's house if they're cool with that, and then just like everybody get into a cipher. Just have somebody put a beat on it. Just go for it. And something can come of that. I mean, the best song of the rap offs could be recorded mid rap offs. You don't know how this is going to go, but I feel like that's not a bad piece of advice to follow personally. Moving on from that, like as said before, for the team owners themselves, I do feel like diversity within your team is going to be one of the biggest things as to winning this competition. Obviously, you want everybody to have a good amount of energy. You want to have high energy performances, and even if it's like low energy, more chill type songs, like you do still want them to like just bring the fucking hammer when it comes to those kinds of songs. Like if this is a song that you cried while writing, you want people to cry while performing. And you got to bring your A game when it comes to something like that. But going back to diversity, I'm talking about you want to try to make your team as musically genre wise diverse as possible, make it genre fluid, whatever you want to call it. So, like, don't try to specifically make a team of just crunk guys. Don't make a team specifically of like country rappers, lyricists, the juggalo type rappers. No disrespect to anybody juggalo affiliated in this, but like, you want to spread the love, you want to spread the sugar a little bit. So like, if somebody else is coming up and then like you're having to go against a team that's got like a country rap artist and a lyricist and like a crunk guy, you've got something for everybody on there, and you can just do like a Pokemon battle essentially, because that's what this is. At the end of the day, this is like Rappymon, fucking go Pikachu like type shit. But like that being said, I feel like diversity is one of the biggest things going into this, and you can't be too heavy-handed on one specific style. Like I said last week, you want to make like the Thanos Infinity Gauntlet of styles, so that you are prepared for whatever the other team is going to throw at you. That's going to be the best way to make it through this competition. And another thing, like Mowzer was saying before, Mowzer even had some good advice. You got to come on here and you got to listen to what your coaches are saying. And given the coaches all give you good advice, listen to that advice. That being said, the flip side of that coin is if an artist comes to a coach, and coaches, this is for you. If an artist comes to you with a good idea and you know in your heart of hearts it's a good idea, follow it, you know? And yeah, I mean, up until the season starts, I can't really give anybody a good game plan. But yeah, other than that, anything else I can think of, just try to connect with the audience, because this is very performance based. And also, like I said last week, if you're coming out and you just like just using myself as an example, I'm like a lyrical type rapper, and like MF Doom, Aesop Rock type shit like that. So like if I'm coming out and doing a song where I know I've written a better song, that doesn't matter if the other person has got the better performance, because they're going to be more in touch with the audience. And at the end of the day, the judges are also part of this audience. So you have to try to like make that kind of a connection, whether it be a crunk connection where everybody's vibing and just wanting to fucking party, or if it's a like a sad song and you do that. So, you have to make a connection with the people you're performing for, because 99% of this is going to be performance. And yeah, that's all I can say. One last piece of advice: do not take that. Don't take the draft board that seriously, because as I'm probably like Tom really laid a bar the other day when he came in here and said Tom Brady got drafted 199th overall out of 200. Do not take your ranking spots that seriously, because number 40 can come in and sweep the competition. You don't know how this is going to be. So just trust your gut, do what you do, and just believe in yourself. But that has been Steam for the Ring. I have been Sympho, and back to your regularly scheduled program.
Oh, yeah, and Sympho, man, I think Steam of the Ring is only gonna get better once the season gets here, once the teams are really put together. I think that segment is really gonna start setting off. Uh, Shout out to Sympho and Steam for the Ring, y'all. We're gonna bring Mowzer back in. He's been with us for most of the show so far. Mowzer, my guy, welcome back to the show.
What up? What up?
Glad to
Yeah,
have you back.
and y'all, it is time to bring in the man of the hour, the man, the myth, the legend, the GOAT, ROL team owner of the Brink City Bombers, the man on Brink TV. Here he is, Memphis' own Brink. Yon, what's up, Brink?
Hell
What's
yeah, what's
happening?
up?
What's
What up?
going
What
on,
up?
brother? What's
Yeah.
up?
What's up, Brink?
How you doing, Sympho?
Doing great, man. I like that fucking apartment.
Thank you, man. It's incredible.
all
Oh
the
man,
all the trophies. Look at all the hardware back
that's
there.
that
There's
that's that
plenty
Yeah.
radio
more
money.
coming. There's plenty more coming too.
Bring TV money. What's
That's
up,
what I'm.
Mowzer? What's up, Cody CraZee?
What up? What up?
How you
What's
How you
up?
boys
doing, my
doing
guy?
tonight, man? Doing well, doing well. Glad to be here,
It's
man.
good.
Glad
It's
to be a
good.
part of. Glad to be a part of such a iconic thing that we're doing. In my opinion, it's first of its kind for the South. Obviously, we see rap battle leagues here in this Mid South region, but I've never seen anything quite like this, where you have team owners and you actually have a conglomerate of chosen artists that you send out there to do battle. You send them out there to put points on the board and to score and to get the W. And I think it's gonna be phenomenal.
I totally agree, Brink. And coming from you, I already know that, like you just said, how it's got that sport feel to it. Like you said, putting points on the board, because you got 5 points you can score each week. You know, your team
Yeah.
can put 5 points on the board, so you can sweep a team 5-0 a week, you know, on the schedule and stuff like that. It gives you that sports feel. It makes it competitive. It builds team rivalries. It builds that Peyton Manning versus Tom Brady in the league. It gives a chance for artists to have stats as well as team stats. And I think, like you said, that it's new. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. It literally came to me off of what we was originally doing with the rap offs, you know, the tournament style that we was doing, but now with this team thing, it gives it a whole new element. The judges change every other week on the schedule, so you're not seeing the same judges twice. Or if you do, you're going to see them in a span away from each other. You know, so and as you as a team owner and me as a team owner, we're looking at it at a different perspective. We're coming for the ring. What do we got to do? How can we strategize off of this draft board to put our teams in the best position to win, or at least make it to the postseason and win a division championship and go to the ROL championship. So it's pretty cool to see how artists feel about it and how team owners feel about it. But the first question I really got for you, Brink, is how do you feel about the power rankings list? Like, does it mean anything to you? Like, or is your brain saying something totally different than what this power ranking list is giving us?
Honestly, there's something admirable about the power rankings list, but at the same time, like there's some real sleepers on this list who are not in the top 10, who I think could like really like knock some people out the box. So, like I said, I admire the list, but it might be somebody who got something tucked in their back pocket that nobody's heard before, and then they just blow everything up. So I'm pretty optimistic about all of the artists on there. I'm really excited to see the ladies. Like I want to see what the ladies are bringing to the table because I feel like that's something that I want at least one of on my team. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes, yes. And there's right now, hopefully more ladies do sign up. We do have three. One of them is probably the most popping female artist in Memphis right now. For those of
Yes.
you that are watching that aren't from the Memphis area and you've never heard of Big Hunna, definitely check her out. She's a force to be reckoned with. She's also been on the power rankings list as number one for 5 weeks. She did go 1 week where she was number two, but she's definitely deserving of that number one spot. I believe Big Curse, if he's in his right state of mind, he should pick Big Hunter first. But who's to say he don't have a different strategy? But yeah, that power rankings list to me, Brink, I tell some of the artists, it's not thinking for me. Like I'm glad it makes the artists feel competitive and want to work their way up. That's good. That's what we wanted out of it. But for me as a team owner, that artist is that list isn't thinking for me. I have an idea of diversity in my team that I'm going for, and if available, I know who I want.
Right.
So
Correct. Correct.
yeah, so and I know you're probably in the same mindset. And Mauser as an artist, like looking out, like what would you be down to go to a Brink City Bomber team that, like Sympho said at the beginning of the show, Brink? I don't know if you was listening or not, but Sympho said he's already going off of your mindset that you're going to be in the finals at the end of the season.
Hey, I appreciate that. I would love that. But honestly,
It's
I
I
want to
mean,
say something real
honestly,
quick. I don't mean to cut you off. I want to say something real quick.
no, you
Um,
good.
the name, the name, it was a play off of the Bronx City Bombers, which is a nickname for the Yankees. So in my mind, it's a dynasty, and that's what I want to build. I want to whoever is my first pick in the first round. I want that to be the centerpiece, and I want to build around that person. I want to put players, or should I say, artists whose attributes can match or accentuate what the centerpiece can do. That's why I've been vocal, in the group message. Hey, we need more dogs in here. We need more dogs. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want some dogs. Like, we need more dogs. We got a good amount now, but if we can get probably about four more dogs, this is gonna be something that y'all go never forget.
I totally agree that it is talent all around the board, but we're looking for somebody to put together that all-star dog team that Brink's
Yeah.
talking about.
So I
Mauser,
think the question was to Mauser, I guess the possibility of being drafted to a team like the Brink City Bombers. Like what are you thinking, man?
yeah, go ahead, Mauser.
Man, honestly, I would love to be drafted to the Brinks City Bombers. Honestly, I feel like all these coaches are gonna build a great team. Like honestly, I feel like any team I be on can be great. I don't want to, you know, if it was my pick, of course I would go to Tom's team because you know what it is over here. But I feel like everyone in there is got their own personal attributes of their own that could build an amazing team and help push artists to the next level, especially you, Brink. Like you've
Yeah.
dealt with so many artists, big, underground, don't matter. You've been around, you've seen it, you've heard it. Like I feel like you got a good ear and you got a good head on your shoulders. I feel like you could make a hell of a team and a hell of a strategy. So
Hey,
I would
don't
be
be
blessed to be
surprised.
on your team.
Don't be surprised if you end up with a bomber jacket on your back. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
the
Hell
first team
yeah.
owner I know's got a slogan already.
There you go. Hey man, we
Hey,
coming
Yeah.
in. Hey, it's strapped to our chest. You know what I'm saying? Like we
yep.
coming in with it
Uh-huh.
strapped to our chest. We blowing up anybody. Ain't no competition. Ain't no we blowing them. We blowing them up.
Yeah.
All right, so Brink, I'm glad you brought
Blowing them
that
out the
up.
water.
There you
I'm
go.
glad you brought that up. So I got a question for you, Brink, since I got you on here and we're talking about that. So there's a long schedule ahead, as you've seen, as we've talked for the past couple months and everything. Do you think that that is possible for two things to happen? Do you think a team will go undefeated through the whole season and win a championship? And do you think that that is possible that a team can get beat in a week 5-0?
I don't see anybody going undefeated. It's entirely too many great artists that's on this that's eligible. Let me say that. And I just can't see anybody going undefeated. I mean, it's just like I say, the depth. It's too much depth. Like you could have a team, you can have several teams that got three really, really great artists on it. So it's like if it could go 50-50 or it can go either way at any time, I can't see nobody going undefeated. Now, you said the other question was what now?
The other question is in a week's matchup, like, it's weekly. So, say, for
Mhm,
example, it's Brink City Bombers versus whoever that week. Do you
mhm.
think it's possible that a team could go 5-0, sweep a team in a matchup? All five artists on one team just sweep the other team in a week.
I think it's possible.
Okay.
I think the first matchup, well, I say the first few matchups are gonna be very critical because it's gonna be a lot of trial and error. It's kind of like you guys were explaining earlier, picking a genre or picking an artist that could match what just came previously or something that's gonna be extremely competitive. Like Sympho was saying, you don't want to pick all country rappers or trap rappers or you definitely want to have a nice team of diversity. And that's key for me. That's why I say like making sure that there's a female artist on the team, making sure that there's definitely somebody who got the high energy club bangers on the team, making sure that there's a really good lyricist on the team, making sure there's somebody that brings that vibe because everybody's not going to be a turn up, type of person, whether it's the judges or the people in the audience. Everybody's not going to be a turn up person. So if you got somebody with some laid back chill vibes that's gonna speak to them, with their music, then I think it can kind of help sway the matchup.
I totally Brink, man, you said a lot, but you said it right on point, and I think that diversity, like you said, is absolutely key. If you go in here and you're a team owner and your team all does the same thing, you're gonna get probably swept one week. I mean,
Man, you
it's
could
just yeah.
imagine coming in there with somebody like super, super high energy, and then you got somebody laid back with that pimping like Mr. Clickster and just wipe them off the map. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right,
you
right.
gotta have that diversity. It's critical. It's critical.
What about you, Mauser? Like, how do you feel about like how a team, like what kind of team would you want to be a part of the most? Would you want to be on a team that is
Well,
just strictly one genre or two genres, or would you want to be on a team where you're that guy when it comes to your style of music?
well, honestly, I feel like I don't really have a certain style. I feel like I could do all of the above.
Okay.
So, but my team, honestly, I feel like it should definitely be diversity, but I feel like I'm diversity, you know what I mean? So, really, I feel
I
like
like
it could
that
go good
too.
either way.
I like that too because
Because I like to switch it up. I'm one of them artists that likes to switch it up. I like to do something different. Me and Nardo got a new song. We just did this on a rock star beat. Me and Tom got a new song on a country beat. I like to switch it up. So, you know,
and
but
I
go
like
get
that
it.
in an artist
You
too. And
used
if
to
an
seeing
artist is diverse,
you
then
used
that
to
means
seeing
you
me
can
do the
go a
trap.
lot with them. Do what? Say again?
Yeah, you used to seeing me doing trap music, and then you hear a song by me like "Go Get It." You know what I mean? Like that
Uh,
ain't something you expect from me. You know what I mean? It's just like you know. I feel like when I switch it up, it brings the best out of me and it makes all my other aspects even better because I can add them aspects to the other aspects. Like maybe I want to do a country trap song type. You know what I mean? Like, you get what I'm saying?
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I totally
Who says
agree with
it's
you.
got to have one vibe? You get what I mean? Like,
Yeah, always switch it up. That's that many
you
more
know?
bullets in your revolver, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, and an artist that can switch it up is an asset to the team. I see them wearing a big old C on their shirt, on their jersey, and I see Brink grinning because he agrees with me. See, if I see that you're that guy or that girl that I can depend on, no matter who I put you up against, whether that team across from us brings up somebody that does country, trap, horrorcore, whatever their style of hip hop may be, I can look in my team and be like, you got them, and they can go out there and do work. So yeah, I'm definitely looking for artists like that. That is what Brink means by a dog. By the way, artists paying attention, watching. A dog is somebody that we can depend on at any point in time. Any point in time in the season, any point in time in a matchup, if your name is called, we can depend on you. So that is in my case, in my terms, is a dog. So yeah, shout out to the dogs out there. We need more of them. How many did you say we
Man.
need? About four more,
Man, if
Brink?
we can get 4 more dogs, make sure they see it, 4 more dogs, I think that that'll make this thing just that much sweeter. Just that much sweeter. Like we can get 4 more dogs. So, like I say, this is my declaration officially announcing I am a team owner. I'm finna put it out and I want to see if we can get 4 more dogs. Now, even if those 4 more dogs that we able to get, even if they're not on my team, I like competition. I don't want no clean sweep. Nah, I want to fight for it. I want to fight for this W. So, like I say, even if we get these $4 and none of these 4 on my team, I like a good fight.
Hell yeah. And same goes with me. Don't forget about me. Brink's in my division, so I gotta beat Brink to go to the
Yeah,
championship. I gotta see Brink twice this season because each team plays their division teams twice, just like in any other season. You build that rivalry. So hopefully we have a dope Bombers versus Goats rivalry that'll just be for the rest of history. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really
yeah.
looking forward to that. And who's to say you won't see Brink City Bombers versus Goat Squad in the divisional championship. Winning team goes to the championship. That's the stuff we look forward to. That's why I think that's another beautiful thing is it makes it fun for us team owners too. Even though we're not the artist that's getting to perform and stuff, we get to see y'all go out there, kick ass, take names, show how hard you've been working every week on the schedule, and just see how the season unfolds. I think that's going to be a beautiful thing, man, in my eyes. All the damn networking going on. Artists, if you're not networking at any of the matchups, anywhere in the season, I'm getting tongue tied here, but anywhere in the season, if you're in the building, you need to be networking. This right here is bigger than just one individual artist. It's a team sport. That's crazy to say, right? Hip hop and a sport. It's just a team hip hop sport. I mean, we're changing the game. We're doing things big. And shout out to the Brink City Bombers and Brink for saying, "Hey, yeah, I'll own a team, and we're gonna go win this some bitch." So that's what I'm talking about. Looking forward to that, and I'm looking forward to artists like Mowzer that are dogs that want it. They got that diversity that I can say, "You ready to get them? Go get them." So yeah, that's what we're looking forward to. We're looking forward to them dogs versus dogs matchups. But before we get to the end of the show, Sympho, do you got any more questions for Brink or Mowzer before we get to the end of the show?
Yeah, I got two. I got three for Brink. I got one for Mauser to make it even because I asked you two earlier, and I try to keep everything as diverse as possible.
Okay.
So Brink, this is not ROL related, but how long have you been doing radio? And kind of a two-parter. When did you find out that you actually had the passion for being a DJ?
All right. So as far as radio, I've been doing radio for a year and a half now. As far as becoming a DJ, that's actually something that I learned how to do in 2010. I used to host events, and I was real good friends with several DJs. And I kind of started building relationships with the DJs, whoever was DJing at the events I was hosting. I kind of would, kind of form a tandem with them at the event. That way we can kind of tag team the whole crowd. And it got to moments where the DJ may be getting ready to go to the restroom or something. And he'd be like, "Hey, Brink, I'm finna run to the restroom." And he just leave virtual DJ just open. and he'll say, "Hey, and when this song getting ready to go off, you just hit this next song right here." And I kind of became fond of it, and I started like actually learning about tempo and mixing and BPM stuff like that. And that was something that I would DJ maybe like probably 20-30 minutes at events, and I just never pursued it. It kind of spun back around last year, when I finally made it to radio. And obviously a big part of radio is playing music unless you're just full talk. And
Yeah.
it was a lot of DJs reaching out to me saying, "Hey, I could do your mixes for you. I could do your mix shows for you." And no disrespect to them, but I'm capable and I'm getting better at it. Like people really love it. I've actually been offered, to DJ at events, but I've turned them down because I don't feel like I'm there yet. I'm really good at it, but I just don't feel like I'm there yet. I'm trying to continue to polish up.
Well, you will be, man. You definitely got a knack for it. This is actually take that back. It's going to be more like a statement and one more question,
Okay.
just to keep it even. I was listening in because I live out here in Oregon, so the only way I can listen to your radio station is by actually just getting on my laptop and just like typing in 96.3 or bumping 96.3.com.
Yeah.
And I was just glued to it, because I had a song coming on that night. You went on like I think it was like a 10 to 15 minute run where you were playing like old 80s pop songs going into kind of like that late 80s, early 90s, like New Jack Swing. And the cuts you had going between those, dude, you've got a knack for this. And like you
Thank
can take it just as far as you want to. Um one last question for you though. When it comes to people you've had interactions with, is there anybody that you're wanting to like, if you ever do branch off into talk radio, if that's your thing? I'm not saying that you want to do that or that you don't want to do it, but like if you ever do get to that point, who is somebody that you would like to get to chop it up with?
It's a handful of people, but if I can keep it brief, someone like, obviously major scale would be Lil Wayne, major scale would be Missy Elliott.
Right.
Um, if we could get into the acting realm, I would love to have a conversation with Eddie Murphy. Like that would be incredible. Even if we took it more along the lines of indie artists, like there are several indie artists in this city, in this region that I would love to work with. It's just so many people, like it's just like for me, I just want to be able to help people to tell their story, so no matter who it is, I want to be able to help facilitate and help you to tell your story in the best fashion, the most realistic, and I'm gonna say this word, heartfelt fashion, because there are so many people that watch and they're looking for inspiration, they're looking for um success stories from nothing to something. And that's what seems to resonate with a lot of people. So I just want to continue to be as serious and professional as I can be about helping tell people's story or helping people to tell their story. So like I say, it don't matter who it is, man, from the smallest to the tallest. Like I'm ready to work. I'm very excited about what I do. I'm passionate about what I do. I just wanted to continue to be an art form and be treated like an art form. But thank you about the DJing and stuff too. Appreciate that, man. I like I say, sometimes I really be feeling it and I get deep, into them crates. So the virtual crates, so to speak.
Absolutely. Thank
Yeah.
you for the answer. That was very beautifully worded. Mauser, one more question for you, just because I said I would, and I will keep it short and sweet, and it's not even music related. Just to switch up these questions, just to add some flavor. Literally, what are you eating tonight?
What am I? What?
What are you eating tonight?
I ate a pizza.
Hell yeah, you cannot go wrong with that. What kind of pizza?
Pepperoni.
Fucking classic.
Yeah, that's all I eat. So
Ain't nothing
I'm a
wrong with
picky
that.
eater.
Hey, that's fair.
All right.
Where did everybody go? All right.
There we go.
We're back. Yeah, we're
I
back.
thought it was
We're
gonna be
back.
like cold exit on Mowzer talking about pepperoni pizza.
That would
Shit.
have been some crazy
Cody
stuff.
over here pulling pranks, bro. Like,
Yeah. I froze the screen for a second. Well, y'all, we are at the end of the episode. Before we end the episode, as always, we do want to shout out our sponsors one more time. Shout out to everybody over at Lagodi, Nation Elevation 2.0, Chop It Up with Pops, Brink TV, Worldwide Radio, giving out free game. We appreciate y'all, and we appreciate everybody that watches the show and tunes in each and every week. We sure appreciate it. And let me pull this back up on the screen one more time before we go. Brink, Mowzer, we appreciate y'all being on the show. Thank y'all
Appreciate
for
y'all.
coming on.
Thank you.
And I'm
thank
looking
y'all for
forward
coming
to
on.
seeing y'all at the RapOffs. It's got a long season ahead. Brink, I'll see you a couple times this season. Just know my
Yeah.
team bringing it to your team every time. We're going to go ahead and build that rivalry, y'all. Y'all look forward to them Bombers versus Goats matchups. But once again, we appreciate y'all. Y'all take it easy. We're going to end y'all with a fire video as we always do. And thank y'all for watching the RapOffs League Live News, where we talk about everything, and I mean everything, the RapOffs, man. It's been a fire episode. We'll see y'all in the next one.
Appreciate y'all.
Sticking to the code, bitch, I always keep it 100. I stand beside my bros, you fuck with them, we come hunting. If you see me with a hoe, just know I'm getting hit on fucking. She swallowed the whole load when I put it out of stomach. I'ma be one of the ghosts, I'ma be a money getter. I'ma be the one that fucks up beat, cause she know I'ma win. I'm in my own lane, try to merge in mine, you gon' get in. See they want it with me, pick your casket, I'm your grave digger. They try to take me out, but bitch, you know I'm bad. I'ma forever apply pressure and that shit the effect. I can't do no feature with most of these rappers, they be wet. You know I'ma turn this bitch up every time I'm on the track. Yeah, I get that sack off in the day, you take a whole week. He think he do this shit better than me, I disagree. Heard it before the crew, jump deep to deep just like a flea. Can't trust these hoes, cause you know all these bitches for the streets. Hey, now they done piss me off. I do this shit for real, I keep that still, but don't get white chalk. It's fuck how you feel, hand on the wheel, now watch me skirt off. Won't see me in no red light on the stop sign, cause I don't stop. All these bitches choose a side, they need to put on flip-flops. You see me with that thing up on my hip, yeah, that's that big Glock. Up and let it rip, boy, don't get flipped, bitch, I'm a big dog. Put that beam up on his ass and watch his head get crisscrossed. Hey, we stay sliding, cutting up in traffic, cause we like that. You might see me flying, bitches shut up, hold on, sit back. Pull up, stinging 9, I forever get my key back. Get my get back on your beats, break her back like a Kit Kat. I started from the bottom, then I copped the back. I had to go and run it up just like a running back. I've always been about my money, bitch, I keep a stick. Man, my flow too cold, it feel like I froze a thermostat. Now let me get this shit clear. It ain't a soul that walk this motherfucking earth that I fear. Bitch, I got goals for me and mine, just shine bright like a chandelier. Pull up in some shit exotic, you hear me coming, snatch it. I be super fly, shades on my feet, I put in work to get my pizza pie. I'ma rip the 901 straight me for shit until I die. All that tough shit, get that bitch lit up like the 4th of July. I don't need no friends, but I got brothers that I know gon' ride. But you know I'ma die rich. On the road with my bro, that ride or die shit. Bitch, I got control of the wheel, now watch me slide shit. Pull up with your hoe on that, hit it from the side shit. Hoe must be dumb as fuck if she think I stay because I gotta go and run it up. I be fresh as hell when I come through, smelling just like a skunk. You play with Lil AJ, then his face shot, not no Donald Trump. This ain't no Donald Trump, bitch. Ayy, we stay sliding, cutting up in traffic, cause we like that. You might see me flying, bitches shut up, hold on, sit back. Pull up, stinging 9, I forever get my key back. Get my get back on your beats, break her back like a Kit Kat. I started from the bottom, then I copped the pack. I had to go and run it up just like a running back. I've always been about my money, bitch, I keep a stick. Man, my flow too cold, it feel like I froze a thermostat.